Who's that handsome man on the wall?
Our co-founder, Lestat de Lioncourt.
We had been so successful in season 1, telling us who these characters were and where we left them, which seemed sort of terminal, and then building from there. And this season is so much more complex. And if season 1 was really about, in many ways, a love story, there's a love story and then there's another love. This is so much more expansive. So I don't know that I even knew how much we were going to try to achieve. And we just saw, some of us just saw the last episode, the final cut of the last episode the other day from the cutting room. And it is an extraordinary season of television. I don't just say that as a producer flaunting stuff. It just, what it accomplishes, how much there is impacted in that, and the relationships and the discoveries. I didn't think you could do all of that in a season of television.
Claudia gets older this season. She's a bit more mature, and I think their relationship is one to look out for, because they're kind of at odds with each other when we start off.
Yeah, I think like maybe Louis doesn't grow up that much. I think in some ways he like devolves, but like he also like he grows in quite an alarming way. I can't really say in what ways, but like in ways that when I first read one of the episodes, I was like, hang on, no, wait, what? No. Like I was almost shocked. Like I didn't want to do that to him. But it is actually like Louis has a very heartbreaking arc with Claudia this year. The two of them are very like, they're kind of ships in the night, but they're also like echoing each other, and yeah.
It was fun f***ing shit up, basically. Yeah, and not just the romance here. I think with just thinking about Claudia and Louis, I think Armand gets in the way in this as well, and that impacts their growing a lot. So, and then in Dubai as well. I think Armand's just here to just throw shit around and.
Yeah, because he totally takes off Malloy.
Yeah.
But why? Why is Daniel like bugged by this guy?
Well, it all starts with him pretending to be somebody he's not in the first season, so I don't trust him from the get. But this is going to be a season of discovery, and as I do my job as an investigative journalist, I find more and more hints that things are not kosher with this guy. And maybe with it, I mean, there's layers and layers of story that I'm starting to drill down into, and that are very interesting, and also just keep pushing me toward not trusting him at all. I mean, one of the things about my characters, I can vibe stuff, and I'm vibing off of this guy. I don't care what he says. I'm vibing. And he's so different than the way he is. Look at him, he's just
he's vibing in a way that he doesn't understand.
Everyone's just vibing.
There's not a vibe, but...
Yeah, he tries not to think about it too much, otherwise he'd, be overwhelmed by himself, I suppose. But yeah, I think like this season, Lestat's, he's kind of Louis' monolith. He's Louis' version of Lestat. To a degree, because yes, he's a haunting, but even though Anne Rice was a strong believer in ghosts, we're not really saying that ghosts are real. We're saying figments of the imagination are real. I don't know, I'm under strict rules. I can't say anything, and I'm really bad at giving away things, but I would say watch out.
I'll tell you something that has not been talked about at all, and if you've read the Anne Rice books, you know, but there are two ancient institutions that are going to come into play in our plotting this year, and you have to go read the Anne Rice to find out what two ancient institutions I'm talking about. But they're a lot of fun, and they have characters in them that are fascinating and wonderful characters we haven't even mentioned.
Okay, cut.
All right, yeah. They'll kill us, and then I will have
That's
to
actually
be-
quite a big spoiler, but yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna let you go. I gotta wrap you. Now you're also hooking. You don't have to worry about spoilers.
Thank you.